What's your name?
My name is Jillian Moore.
How long have you been in choir?
In choir as a whole or in choir at this school?
As a whole.
As a whole, I've been doing choir since I was like 5 years old.
I feel like it has changed you.
Definitely, because even though I grew up with it, it was more of like, you know, it's elementary school choir. It's not a real choir. But like since joining a real choir class, it's definitely like gave me a family that I didn't think I had.
Okay. Do you feel like it's helped you better yourself in school and or mentally?
Absolutely. Music as a whole is very good for academic stuff, especially because music and math tie so much in tandem. And it also ties in tandem with like a dialect and language and all that. So I think it like scientifically it will always help you with your grades, but it also gives you more motivation to do your work.
Do you feel like it's changed you a little bit, or do you feel like it's created the person you are today?
I think it's a big part of who I am today. Because when I started choir at the school as a freshman, I was very quiet. I didn't talk to anybody. Coop even called me silent but deadly for a while. Because, I don't feel like I was part of a group yet. But then, I think it's made me who I am. Very loud. Some would say obnoxious, but
How has choir helped you, not physically, but more mentally and emotionally?
Of course, as I've said, it provides a family so you actually have some people to talk to when you need them. But music itself, I think, when things work out well and you hear the music, I think it can, lift your soul. If you're ever feeling down, it just makes you feel better about things.
Okay. Would you say that somebody has maybe social anxiety or isn't very good with other people and they join a choir? Would you say that they'll start getting better at like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a few people in choir that I'm friends with that they're very, very shy and they have a lot of social anxiety and they just kind of want to, they don't want to be part of such a big group sometimes because it's a lot for them. And I used to be like that, and it really does help you become more social, which I think being social, to a degree, definitely helps mental health. So I think that's a big factor.
How do you feel about the choir director?
Love him. I mean, he's more than like a choir director. He's not just a teacher. He's like, he does his best to become sort of like a father figure, but also like doesn't want to be that controlling of your life. So he helps when he can, and he's very good at teaching.
How would you describe a choir class to somebody who's never been in one?
You can't walk in and expect people to, I don't know, you can't walk in and expect it to be like a classroom. Because it isn't as much of a classroom as it is a group setting in order to work together. It's very teamwork oriented, which a lot of classrooms are not nowadays. And I know there's CMS or whatever is trying to make people more, like make classes more teamwork oriented, but the whole purpose of choir is nothing but teamwork, Even when there's a solo, you still have to work with people. So it's very, you have to expect to work with people. You can't be, sit by yourself in the corner and be quiet. You actually have to do things.
Would you recommend choir to other people?
Yeah, absolutely.